Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there lived 6 teenagers. These teenagers loved socializing, gaming, and even spending time on their phones. Social media consumed their entire life. One day, one of the teenagers, whose name was Kavina, decided to play a game of the global hit Among Us. Since it was her first time, she didn't know the concept of the game or even the rules. She only played it because she was in desperate need to get her mind off of school and a workload that had been piling up on her shoulders progressively. There she met 5 other teenagers.
My gosh, you again? Is there no anyone playing this game anymore? I don't know how to play with this guy really lah.
During her first run, Kavina was unfortunate enough to get the role of imposter. Since she did not know how to play, the first thing she did was call an emergency meeting in hopes of seeking help from her alleged friends. Little did she know, her friends were not at all happy about this.
Oh my god. Like, I genuinely do not know how to play. And they're just being so mean. I just feel it's like disrespectful for the way they're using words, vulgar words on me like this.
Meanwhile, Kavina's so-called friend Melissa was not having any of this. She was not happy, because all she wanted to play was a simple game of Among Us.
Oh, she doesn't even know how to play this game. She's ruining the game again.
Since everyone was so focused on bullying Kavina and no one actually answered her questions, Kavina was forced to find her own way. So in the next round, Kavina found someone. She killed him and killed him in front of everyone. The body, however, was reported immediately. During the discussion time, Kavina still needed some help, so she asked for some, but unfortunately her peers did not seem happy about this, and they were very quick to fire back at her.
Few moments later.
You really don't know how to play this game? This game is so easy. Why? You go back home and play yourself lah.
Walao eh, you again, why always you one? You this stupid jerk. Even my grandma can play better than you lah.
What? What's your problem? Leave me alone.
Later that night, she sat in her bed and felt her heart throbbing immensely. Neither her or the bullies realized how much of an effect they had on her mental health. She soon started to have disturbing thoughts and feelings, and she then decided she needed to vent to a close friend of hers, Sarah, to lift a heavy weight off of her chest.
Basically, I was playing Among Us with my friends. Not really my friends, but they were like these people from the same college as mine. And they were so mean just because I didn't know how to play. And I was like, what? I mean, I tried my best, and yet they were like all up saying that, oh, you don't know how to play, you should leave the game, and you shouldn't even be here. Like, those things actually hurt. And I'm always getting bullied by a lot of people, and that's not nice. Like, the feeling is so bad. Like, I just can't stand it.
What else did they do? Like, did they say like any like death threats or anything?
Like, they were like, oh, you should just die and stuff.
Oh
And I was like, those are just so mean. Like, I don't even know.
I don't
Like,
think they have.
sometimes
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
it's just really, really painful. And I can't stand it. Like,
I don't think they have a right to say that, especially because you're new. Like, you don't know the rules of the game yet. So why do they have to? What makes them
exactly.
what makes them think that they have the right to say that? Like,
They were just being so mean, and I was being as nice as possible, and I just was clueless, and I didn't even know like what to do and how I should play the game, and none of them told me like how, and I'm just
how many people were there?
like, there were 6,
6 people, and they all
And
bullied you.
and they were all planning to just get me out of the game.
And they didn't apologize at all at the end? No sense of guilt at all? Are you kidding? Oh my god.
Yeah. Straight up being so mean, and I don't even know like what to say. Like, I couldn't stand it. It was so mean.
I have no words. What makes them think they have the right to say that to you? Especially like death threats, that's not good at all. Like, do they understand what kind of like effect that can have on a person?
Yeah.
And how long did this go on for?
It was quite some time, but you know, I was just like, I was gonna end the game anyway. I was just gonna leave it because you know they were being really mean.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I can't stand being bullied. Like that feeling is just hurtful and painful, and it's not nice.
Yeah, I get that. I think you should go like you know, sleep on it and just it'll feel better in the morning, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Social media can have various effects on a person and their mental health. A negative impact of this comes from bullying, regardless of its form, whether it be cyberbullying, verbal bullying, social bullying, or physical bullying. They all end up having the same effects on the victim, which can lead to serious consequences.
Before you say what you have in mind, you should think twice and think carefully about the words that are about to come out of your mouth. Ask yourself if it can harm others and put a strain in their mental health. Will it cause someone pain? Will it cause someone emotional stress? Will it cause someone to start having distress? If the answer is yes to any of these, immediately rephrase and what you're about to say or don't say it at all.
So, what can society do to put a stop to all forms of bullying? Of course, there's no way to remove bullying altogether. However, what we can do is slow it down and educate children at a young age. By slowing it down, there might even be a way to diminish bullying in the future once and for all.
However, despite the negative impact, social media can have a positive impact too. Social media can increase our communicating and socializing skills as it allows us to reach our peers easily without hassle. The younger generation can also utilize social media by using it to spread awareness of a topic that they believe needs publicity. Take the Black Lives Matter movement, which took place earlier this June, as an example. Many people were seen spreading awareness on their Instagram stories, all of which included links to signed petitions, donation links, or even just educating others on the history of the movement. It was very empowering to see so many people come together as a community to highlight these effects.
Social media is evolving every single second of every day. Children in this generation have grown up alongside technologies such as mobile phone and other electrical devices, which makes them more prone to these harmful side effects. However, social media gives us opportunity to communicate with people around the world as well as build strong relationship with them. Social media also allow people to express their like or dislike. In today's world, it's all about personal preference. Therefore, we must be a kind and friendly social media user in order to benefit from it rather than being mean and being hate by others.
To conclude, I would like to mention the detrimental effects bullying can have on a person. Bullying as a whole can affect everyone, those who are being bullied, those who are doing the bullying, and those who witness the bullying. People who are bullied are more likely to experience depression and anxiety, emotional instability, and a decreasing academic performance. People who bullied others at a young age are more likely to engage in abusive behavior in their adulthood, as they've gotten used to the bullying and now they treat it as something that isn't such a big issue for them. Similarly, the witnesses are also just as prone to these after effects, as they're more likely to have mental health issues due to the fact that they had observed something so traumatic and so disturbing. No one should ever have to experience these effects, let alone the bullying itself. Everyone should be treated as equals, and there should not be a single person who is superior to the other. Because even though each of our abilities may differ, and sometimes someone may excel in a field more than another person might, we're all human in the end, and we should all be treated equally. Bullying is incredibly harmful and corrupting to all of our well-beings, and it is definitely something that we should prioritize in terms of educating people on the impacts. So please be mindful of your actions. Don't act irrationally and unnecessarily. Social media is an imposter. It kills, and it always wins.